Hey everyone, welcome back to another Fortnite Save the World video. In this video, I will show you a new build for Valley Amplifier. The build is a bit similar to the old one, but with all the latest edits and updates, the old and the new ones. So you don't have to go through a lot of videos, everything will be in this video. And to avoid any confusion, let's call this build 2023 Build 1. Also, make sure to read the description before building. If there are any updates or newer versions of the build, I will add it there. And without further ado, let's get started. For Valley Amplifier, they will spawn here, and there are 3 ways the husk can follow to reach the amp: here, here, and here. I will block 1 and keep the other 2. You can close 2 and keep only 1. But 2 is better to avoid any smashers charges, since they have another way back to the spawn. Let's start with blocking this path. I will use edited floors here instead of walls, since walls can trigger the smashers. I will upload a gameplay video for the build tomorrow, all the main and random waves, to show you how the build works. For this one, you can remove or add more walls. Every base is a bit different regarding how smashers react to the block-offs, but I tested it a lot, it should be fine. Now, let's build the first path. Only smashers, flingers and sploders will use this path. So, no need for a big tunnel. Only few traps to take out flingers and sploders. And don't worry about the smashers, let them pass through. There will be a loop bridge for them. You can skip these 2 walls, but they are important for the new lava amp build, so keep them. That will take out any flingers or sploders, but if you needed more damage, I will show you how, while adding the traps. Now, for the lobber shield. It's very important to stop any lobbers and flingers from targeting the amp. Now, for the main tunnel. The path is simple. They will go up from here and follow this path. These two floors are important to prevent the smashers from charging. You can use edited wall here with wall dynamos, or full walls with broadsides. I will connect the roof from here. For the roof traps here, I will use ceiling drop traps. You can use what you like. But for me, the drop trap is the best here. It has a good damage and impact, and that will slow the husk. Even the smashers will have a hard time passing here, as you will see during the gameplay video. Do not connect it from here. Don't add any walls, stairs or cones here, because it will trigger the smashers. Cover the tunnel with 6 roofs. Another 6 roofs here, to slow and damage the husk even more. In the old build I added another tunnel here for more damage. But not anymore. Any tunnel here triggers the smashers, so if you need more damage or your durability is low, add extra drop traps above the spawn. Check this video to know how to increase your traps' durability. And if want to know how to max your traps' damage, check this video. Now for the loop bridge. A lot of people skip it, I don't know why. It's very important to build one around the amplifier. It will allow smashers and mini-bosses to loop around the amp over and over without causing any issues to your build. Here's how it works. Now, let's build it. Start from here. Add these pillars to connect the loop bridge. Without it, the mini-boss may destroy the bridge. So, the smashers will come up here. Charge on the amp. Then go up to the bridge. To prevent them from reaching the amp, add wall lights traps here to push them down to the lava. And edit these floors like this, to make sure that the wall lights traps will push them down. Here is a cool trick. If they fall in lava they will die. But if you added floors here they won't. Instead, they will go all the way up from here to reach the amp and so on. It's better, because if they died in the lava, they will spawn again and walk all the way through the tunnel again to reach the amp, ruining your trap's durability. And now, for the traps and perks. Make sure of the direction of this tank. It point to the direction the husk will be pushed to. So, push them out, not in. Now, let's add the traps. You can replace one broadside with sound wall if you want more control on the sploders. You can use 2 reload speed perks too. You can use tar pits here. For some people, when smashers stuck in tar pits, they start hitting the walls around. For me, I will just use floor spikes, since I got high durability so my traps last longer. Also, you can use freeze traps too. Here you have 2 options, freeze or retractable floor spikes. Make sure of the direction of the trap. Freeze traps push the husk pack too, depending on the direction of the trap. Better to use a sound wall with healing perk. You can add another sound wall here if you want. I forgot to add the remaining 2 roof traps, add 2 zappers. If you need more damage here, you can add 1 more ceiling drop trap here. But I don't recommend to use more damage traps here, since it may cause sploders issue. Sometimes the plasters hit these walls. Add 2 healing wall spikes to take them out and heal the walls. Don't worry, none of the husk will target these walls, it's just a plaster or a lobber. You can add 2 wall spikes with increased building health perk if you want to make sure. Now, here are some important notes that you should know about the build. And about Valley Amplifier in general. Like the current bugs in the game, the rare thing that may happen and etc. Most of them are very rare to happen, but I want to tell you everything I know. First, the total cost of the build is only 120 structures. Which is way more cheaper than the old build. Sometimes smashers stand here and charge on the amp before going to the loop bridge. It's rare that they can hit the amp design. But, to make sure, add a tar pit trap here to stop them. For some people, smashers may keep destroying or charging on this wall. If you got this issue, add a floor here to prevent them. And to be sure, add it just in case. Also, if you got any smashers issue here, add a ramp here. Do not add it if you don't need it. Because it will cause a lot of issue instead of fixing. This block off is more than enough for this part, but if you got any smashers issues here, you can tweak it a bit like I mentioned before. For some people, me included. Smashers sometimes just hate this wall. So if you are like me, just remove it. For other people, smashers hate the other wall. It's a current bug in the game, but they should fix it soon. For me, I will change the broadside to a wall darts, because it's better, since there isn't any wall facing the broadside trap. While you are standing at the AFK spot, the mini-bosses from the mist pods will follow you to there. And sometimes they destroy some of lava amp block-offs, but this path with the wooden floors will fix that. I will add it during lava amp video. Also, the AFK spot is the best place to stand during the whole run. Check this video to know how to build it. If your durability is very low, a propane can pass through and destroy the loop bridge with his bomb. So, add an anti-air traps to take it out. And the only thing he will do is just keep following the loop bridge or hit the amp. Add it only if you need it. And the worst bug in the game right now, when the smashers and propanes don't recognize the amp at all, like it's not there. So they will just destroy everything in their way. It's rare too, but this weird bugs need to be fixed soon. And hey, don't worry, you won't see most of this bugs anyway, I just wanted you to know everything I know. Also, you need to shoot down the UFO during wave 25, because if you didn't, it will ruin the build. By the way, this is the first endurance build video I use text-to-speech app. It takes longer, but allows me to tell you more things and notes about the build. Let me know if you like text-to-speech during endurance build videos. I know, a lot of people ask me about new videos about the latest updates I made to the build. And in new videos like this, the build plus the old and newest edits. I was too busy in the last few months, but if you are interested in a new Twine build like this one, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to use code Larsis in the item shop if you want to support me. I tried to shorten the video as I could, but I wanted to explain everything as much I can. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, see you in the next one.